Hey everybody, this is the Lonesome Guild. This is just the demo. But I know y'all were expecting more Dead Space right away. But I made an oopsie daisy and messed up my audio. So I need to play all the way through chapters 1 and 2 again and get back to where we were. So since that's going to take a while, I decided we're just going to do this for now. Quick indie game. Whoosh. Oh, wait, hold on. There it goes. It's telling me to play with the controller, so that's what we're doing. Whee! This looks like a really cool game. I might actually get this just for myself later on. Like, get the full game later. Just for me. Our tale begins with a light in the sky. A lone shooting star sailing through the heavens of Aether. A world full of wondrous marvels and mysterious dangers. This was not an ordinary celestial phenomenon, but rather an entity searching desperately for something it could not even name. It sailed over vast, dark mountains, enrobed in deep swaths of ever-present snow. And above the dwellings of the hard-scrabble folk who dared dwell in the shadows of such looming stone giants. It sailed on toward a city slick with new paint and rain, the city that was dominated as much by authority as it was the shadows of its people's past. The light began to feel the stirrings of despair, for no matter where it went or what it saw, nothing seemed to be enough to fill the void within itself. Even the sky through which it traveled, full of beautiful stars and glittering galaxies, proved to be of no comfort to the lone comet. In desperation, the light felt itself calling out, seeking an answer, and finding nothing. Only the silence of the heavens surrounding it. And in that moment, it knew the name of the ache within. Loneliness. That was the word that came to it, as if floating up from a deep well. Tormented by the knowledge, the star dove down out of the empty sky, seeking a cure for such an emotion. What the light desired was nothing alien or strange, but a simple wish for friends, something longed for by many before it, and countless since. And so, with a star's fall, the curtain rises on this tale of loneliness and friendship, desperation and love, despair and hope. Ooh, look at all the water. Oh, what a pretty style. I love it. It reminds me of of the old GameCube games. Or GameCube games. Everything was kind of cutesy. Da Vinci. I could have sworn this is where the comet landed. Admittedly, it's been an excellent distraction from recent setbacks. But perhaps what's this? It's the red fog! Oh no, what is that? What does it mean? Sparks, I thought this mist was a simple meteorological phenomenon, but being near it gives me an overwhelming feeling of anguish and dread. What on Aether is this? Whatever it is, it appears to be advancing rapidly, so I believe the best plan for me is to retreat more rapidly. Run, Da Vinci! Movement. Use the move buttons. Ah, sprinty. Oh no, it's all around me. How? What? Do I? Oh dear. Run, Da Vinci. Oh, kid genius. Go, yay! Oh no! You okay, buddy? Look, it's the comet. Hello? Are you alright? Oh, wait. What on a tear are you? I don't know. It's all so blurry. I don't know where I am, or how I got here. Well, you are up and talking, so I suppose that's something. But, you are translucent and quite peculiar. Are you perhaps, a ghost? I don't know. No, I don't remember anything before just now, except... inside the mist, I felt so alone. It was horrible. Pain, fear. It hurt so badly. Like I was being torn apart. Scattered in all directions. But then, I heard something. A voice? Your voice? It sounded like it was coming from somewhere else, somewhere less painful. So I followed it. This is a bit forward, but there was something that fell from the sky and struck this area a few weeks ago. I wonder if that might have been you? But I beg your pardon. I'm Da Vinci. Inventor, scientist, and I must thank you for clearing the mist, possibly saving both our lives. I don't know if it would kill, but that feeling might be worse than death. But you're very welcome. I'm just glad I could help. Aw, poor question marks. The mist's closing again. You need a name, but now's not the time for formalities. Can I just call you Ghost for now? I guess that's okay. Clearly not my best work, but there's no time. Let's hurry. Ghost joins the party. Ghost. Escape with Ghost to the hills. Whoosh. I should be strong enough to push it clear. Who are these doofuses? Tweedledee and Tweedledome? Oh. Oh! Superpowers. Base combat. In combat, Ghost will join the character you are controlling or the first available character in your party. Press X to hit enemies with base attacks. Press B to dodge to gain temporary invulnerability and avoid damage. Press left or right trigger to use the controlled character's skills. Skills are stronger than base attacks, but they need to be charged by hitting enemies with base attacks. Classic. Oh! Big hammer. Oh, I love these, like, beat-em-up games. Yeah. I love the wrench. Reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. I think they're getting a new game, Ratchet and Clank is. Oh, I didn't even read it. I don't know, it felt like we just joined? Sorry, it was an accident. No need to apologize. We're quite the duo. 2 minds, 1 will. Oh dear. The mist's right behind us. Let's move. How right behind us is it? Is this a timed event? Nah, it's just chilling there. We can do whatever. I gotta take our time. I want this. Consumables. Discovered acrylic salad. Oh, wait. How do I access inventory? There it is. Inventory. Restores a small amount of HP. We don't need it, though. We're good. Come on, guys. Gather up. Gather up. Gather up. Beat him up. Can't be me. I'm too strong. Easy. GG. Shouldn't be bragging. I imagine the game gets harder. Oh no, it looks like someone else is trapped out here. Can we help them? Oh, you're cute as hell. Oh, delightful. 2 more people. Or a person and a thing. Did you have any plans to die today? Because it looks like that's what's about to happen. Don't give up quite yet, good sir. My companion and I may be able to alleviate the danger somewhat. Excuse me if that isn't exactly inspiring a rush of confidence and goodwill in my heart. Ooh. I am dehydrated. However, I believe we will require some assistance. Unless you would prefer to sit and await death rather than aid our endeavors. Alright, alright. Let's get ourselves out of this mess. Save Fox Tray. Mr. Fox! Yes, Mr. Fox. Okay. So you can control them from different locations. Okay, so I want this. And while he's holding it, I come over here. Have him hold this one, and then I can play this character. And we run over here. Okay. It looks like I need Ghost to hold this one. Oh, Ghost can't hold. Okay. And then we switch. Switch watch. Go, Mr. Fox. Go! Okay, how do we... Oh, the green switch doesn't need to be held. I see. Okay. It just stays switched. Ooh. Nice! I never liked this forest much, but that awful mist is something new. Indeed, these woods are certainly full of peril, especially with that miasma. It may be that cooperation is the key to our survival. Yeah. I'm not wild at the thought of company. But you got a point, and I guess I owe you. Why, I wouldn't dare to imagine it on such grim transactional terms. I'm simply proposing an alliance to see us safely through this wood. But if we are to be companions, I'm Da Vinci, inventor, mechanic, and astronomer. And this is my new friend, Ghost. Huh? I'll admit I wasn't paying much attention back there. What? With our lives in danger. But you're kind of strange thing, aren't you? Excuse me. I'm not a thing. I don't know what I am exactly, but please don't call me that. Fair enough. Sorry about that. You can call me Mr. Fox. That should do well enough for our purposes. Even though you helped me out of the situation, I know the Crinklewood well, and you seem like you could use a guide. That would be marvelous. But but what brought us here to begin with, if I may ask? Not that it wouldn't be fun to chat about our lives, but we're not exactly out of harm's way here. Oh, Gears, you're quite right. Let us hurry and be on our way then. Let's go! Push. Push. Yeah! That's fun. I love these things. Get on, Mr. Fox. Oh, cool. He uses like claws. Ooh, he's got an bow and arrow. Ooh. He's like a bandit. Ooh, he's cool. I like him. I like Mr. Fox. Actually, I just like ranged characters in general. Joining up with Ghost is amazing, isn't it? Sure, just stay out of my thoughts, please. How blasé. Hey, aquilarian salad. Alright, let's do this thing. Ooh, get him! Yo, Mr. Fox kicks butt. Who are these people attacking us, and why? They call themselves exiles, but they're really territorial. Looks like we're finally out of the mist. I love that Mr. Fox just keeps his hands inside of his pockets. He's just walking around with his hands in his pockets. Da Vinci. Aha! It seems this area is blessedly free from that awful mist. I believe we should be safe. At least for now. What a charming little spot. It's just the place to recuperate after a battle and chat with one's companions. An old fox tray rest spot. Made for wandering folk to have a safe place to put their feet up for a while. They're pretty much all over a tear. Oh, so he's more like a ranger. Not a bandit. How thoughtful. I, for one, could honestly use a break. Do you think it's safe to have a bit of a sit-down for a while, Mr. Fox? Yeah, I don't see why not. You on board, Wisp? I'm betting you don't really need things like rest, but us mortal suckers aren't so lucky. Sure, and I'm happy to take a break whenever you need, and I'll keep an eye out for more spots like this. Ghost, you're so helpful. Resting. Visit rest spots to access the campsite, where your progress is saved and character's health is restored. At the campsite, you can also engage in dialogue with your companions, an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with them. As your adventure unfolds, new features will unlock at rest spots, making them essential stops on your journey. Wait. Pardon me, might we take a break here? I could use some rest. Okay, just tell me not to leave the camp. Gotcha. What's this? Ooh, it's a map. I wonder if that bun will manage to be quiet for once while it's resting. Flame is warmth, good company. If only we could bottle it up for later moments, huh? My goodness, I can still feel myself tingling from that joining before the fight. Truly a remarkable experience. It's interesting. Nice to be faster, hit harder, all that. But, I'm not a big fan of feeling like there's a passenger in my head. I promise I'll never read your thoughts or anything. I just don't even think I can. Being joined for me is more feeling impulses and echoing them. Dear me, I'm sorry not to have asked earlier, but how are you, Ghost? You seemed a little overwhelmed after the first battle. It was a lot. I'm still a little shaken, but not in a bad way. It was just really strange to suddenly move in a real body, and in the middle of a fight. Dear me, I can understand how that would be quite stressful, but still, you handled it quite well. Unfortunately, between the mist and those exiles roaming around, we need to use every advantage we got, including that powers of yours, Wisp. Right. I'll do my best. I hope that'll work. Of course it will, Ghost. Why, with your skills, my wits, and Mr. Fox's swiftness, I'm certain we'll be unbeatable. Easy, Bun. A little confidence is helpful. Too much and we'll end up in way more trouble than we need to. Let's keep our eyes open. Relationship. Your decisions impact the relationships between Ghost and his companions, earning relationship points, or RP. For those of you in the know. For the characters involved, different choices can speed up certain relationships. A companion's relationship rank reflects the strength of their relationship with Ghost. You can view a character's relationship stats by navigating to the relationship tree in the adventure menu. Once a character earns enough RP, you can level up their relationship rank by accessing any rest spot and talking with Ghost. Nice. Da Vinci. I was thinking that I still have no idea who I am, and it's, uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, you're right. I'd completely forgotten. We've got to find out who you are. Let me think. Oh, this is a crisis. Not only must we find your lost identity, but that terrible mist is swiftly spreading through the forest. Someone must know how to stop it. And who do you think will be able to help you there, Bun? We're not exactly a metropolis here. No big centers of learning around. I actually don't know that many people. Let me think. Noella's Ark. Last I heard, he was headed to Aquilarium. He must be there now. He's the wisest person in the world. He's got to know what to do. Hold it. You want to go see the Herald? That means you'd have to go through the whole bloody forest. And that's not the only way. There's a way, Trumel Porta, a tunnel built with great skill by a friend of mine, that leads straight to Acrolarium. I know that tunnel, Bun, but the one running it isn't exactly welcoming to visitors. I beg your pardon, but I'm certain my friend will give us safe passage. We'll be in Acrolarium in no time. I'm not fond of Noella's, or his baddie religion. But at least Acrolarium is a better place to be than here. Alright, Bun, we'll try your idea. Very well. Before you know it, we'll be strutting along in safety on our way to the lovely town of Acrolarium. I hope Noella's can help with the mist, and with me, if he has time. Why, I'm certain the Herald will be delighted to meet you. How could he not be? Let's shake our wings and get going. Shake our wings. Oh, look at this. There's a bunch of stuff to do. I like that. Okay. I thought I could kind of stun lock him like I did with the smaller guys, but I guess not. Gotta be careful. This is kind of reminding me of, I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but there was this GameCube game, Final Fantasy, something about crystals, where you played with like Nintendo DS, the Game Boy Advances. And you and your friends were basically in this 14 party, and you had to basically run around do an adventure, but you had to use different classes and use their abilities in real time. It kind of reminds me of how this works. Looks like the exiles are starting to take our intrusion into their territory more than a little personally. What do we do? We can't turn back, can we? Now that they've noticed us, not an option. Just try not to get stabbed, alright? Focus and watch out for their tails, just like before. Not exactly nuanced advice, but I shall, of course, do my best. Emblaze. Non-controlled allies occasionally signal for Ghost's help with a bright indicator. Switch to them to trigger the Emblaze state, a temporary condition that empowers the character. Emblaze boosts the ally's stats for a few seconds, use it to deal more damage and seize opportunity when it arises. Got it. Oh! Ooh, ouch! Yee! Emblaze, that's a cool mechanic. It encourages you to switch to the other characters and get good with them. Because like normally in these kinds of games, players will just like stick with one character that they really enjoy the playstyle of. Ooh, what's this? Sunblades. Sunblades? It's a flower? Ooh! Easy! Oh man, I'm so strong. Defeat enemies in complete quest to gain experience points. And level up your characters. All characters earn the same amount of experience regardless of their participation in battle. Leveling up boosts character stats and gives 1 skill point. You can spend skill points at the relationship tree when you find, which you can find in the adventure menu. Actually, I need to look at that. Skill points. Let's see, part of the trees are locked. You need to deepen your bond with them. Get relationship points and yep. Okay, got it. Tornadoer. Unlock the skill Tornadoer. Shoots a gust of wind, dealing damage to all enemies inside. Flight of the Bunbee. Charge skill. Released to fly through enemies, dealing damage. I have 1 skill point. Okay. So I can get, what? Wrench hammer damage, increases health. Last base attack of the combo deals 10% more damage. Increased... let's do a flat 20% damage increase. Yeah. And he does not have any. So, nothing for him. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no skill points. You should have leveled up. I saw that there was a chest over here, and I wanted it. Ooh, ouch! Oh, I was aiming for the big guy. Woo! Oh, look at that. Simultaneous. Okay, now he's leveled up. Let's see, saber suit. Saber suit? Saber suit. Okay. Slashes the foes with a smoke cutlass, dealing... Ooh, he's got like smoke powers? Unlock the skill Scorching Hunt. Burns the ground, damaging foes that stay on the scorched area. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, you can... Ooh, increases arrow wisp damage. Let's head towards Scorching Hunt, because that seems cool. Yes, give me the box. Red knitted knits. Inventory. Perhaps better suited to taking pies from the oven than combat. You still offer protection when dealing damage. Okay, they increase strength. He needs strength. Okay. That's unlocked. We can hit the camp. Yeah, that heals us right up. I like that. I wonder if there's some mechanic for enemies respawning. So far we haven't encountered anything like that, so maybe not. I hope there is, because RPGs always end up in a place where you need to grind it eventually. Because like the enemy difficulty starts to outpace your skill. Handcrafted trinket. What is that? That key item... Here it is. Gives RP to a specific character. Oh, cool. No way. That's rad. You can find... Oh, that's fun. Bro. I'm gonna go absolutely nuts over this game when it... Wait, is it fully released? I know I'm playing the demo. I don't know if it's fully released yet. Ooh, it's a bird. What's this? Such a strange set. A bumblebun from far from the sky. Far from the sky. Far from the... a fox tray with ice in his eyes, and beside him a unique wisp. I'm Baba Chow. Chew? Baba Chew? Huntress of knowledge, explorer of language, adventure is my pleasure, and a treat it is to meet you, yes. My goodness, the famed scholar and adventuress. I'm Da Vinci, scientist, tinkerer, and so on. And these are my companions, Mr. Fox and Ghost. We're headed to Acrolarium to see Noellus Ark, and hope he can help with that horrible mist stuff, and tell me who I am. A dangerous force and a hidden history. Two compelling mysteries. But of the mist, I can tell you this. It is concentrated loneliness. Dear me, loneliness. All the more reason to stop it from hurting anyone, but how did an emotion become, well, deadly miasma? Of this, I fear I have no knowledge to share. I do not have a clue. But Noelis may indeed help you. Of here and there, he knows much. And what brings you here to the middle of the Crinklewood, Baba? This seems like an odd place for anyone to visit, even you. Indeed, the exiles seem in a foul mood. I refused their escort, and their retort was quite crude, to wreck my transport. Look at all the carrots. Oh no. But they were too proud to disallow passage to my primary goal, Galliant Castle. It may be a ruin, but the ancient works in the library are quite lavish. Alas, that I can't grant you safe passage. But if you too seek knowledge, perhaps we shall meet elsewhere. Yes, yes. But to the castle I must go, and if you could, Bramblebun, Foxtray, Wisp of the air, beware the mood and the mist, the loneliness, and take care. Bye, Baba. Da Vinci, do you really think Noelis Art can help me? Of course. I can't think of a wiser being than Harold. Than the Herald. I like the hidden areas. I like playing Mr. Fox. Necklace of the Deeps. Slightly raises magic. Nice! He's just a magic guy. I like it. You never see magic rogues in fantasy games for some reason. It's always just like pure agility and shit. But magic would be such a good like tool for someone trying to do stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Ooh, ouch. Nice. That was smooth at the end. Hey, look, it's a camp. Weighty topics, an unexpected adventure. Tie my ears, it's been quite the exciting journey so far, hasn't it? Oh, yeah. Not only have we been fleeing for our lives from a terrifying and mysterious miasma, but also people want to kill us. What a party. Well, it hasn't been all bad. I've got to make both of you acquaintances and also met a famous scholar and adventuress. Our new pal doesn't have a lot of context getting in the way of their assessment. So, what do you think, Wisp? How do you feel about the trip so far? It's been so exciting. I mean, I still get worried when we're fighting, but there's so much to see, and I can't wait to meet new people. An exemplary attitude, Ghost. Why, if only more people approached the world with such wonder, I dare say it would be a better place. Definitely a more exasperating one, at least. Spirits save me from too many naive optimists. Say what you like, Mr. Fox, but as a scientist, I find being prepared for wonder and surprise the optimal way to live. Well, regardless of the past, we have a bright future ahead of us. Soon we shall behold the bright banners and joyful townspeople of Acral area. So you keep saying. Me, I'll believe we can go through this tunnel fort when I see it set foot on the other side. No sooner. Da Vinci, thanks again for taking me to see Noelis Ark, but what are you going to do after we see him? Well, hopefully, I'll have the opportunity to spend some time with my good friend Ran and acquire some supplies for my project. Just one project? I would have thought you had at least 15 going all at once. You did introduce yourself as an inventor. Of course I do, but admittedly one stands out from the rest. A flying machine. Actually, I was going to ask about that. All the bumblebuns I've met have had big, fluffy wings. Guessing that isn't you. Unfortunately, no. I was born with less than optimal wings, shall we say. But the flying machine I'm making is far more grand. I plan to soar high into the air and reach my beloved home of Altostratus, glorious city in the sky. Sparks, the moment my invention is ready, you and I shall embark upon a voyage unlike any other. Okay, Sid. I'd be so happy to visit your hometown, Da Vinci. Oh, it's a lot of talking. Yeah, I think I'll sit this one out. Flying's never really been my thing, bun. No, but hey, send me a postcard. Look at all those relationship points. Look at that. We're so friends. We're so friends. Okay, I'm absolutely going to get the full game. If you liked this so far, I mean, pick it up. It looks fun. Looks like a good time. Thanks for joining me, and I will be bringing you Dead Space as soon as I catch right back up to where I was and re-record the entirety of Chapter 4. So, thank you again for checking in. See you in the next video.